The Harper contains foul language and adult material. If you are easily offended and thin-skinned, you should hit the stop button now. And if you are not a complete idiot, let's get this party started.
Hike up your motherfucking panties.
And pull them to the side.
This is the Hop Alive.
Fuck you. No bullshit.
Welcome to the Hopper, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right.
This is Jake, as with me always, my sidekick, Adam.
You know it.
Welcome to the live show.
Ow!
So just like everything in life, there's trials and there's tribulations. It was a little bit of a struggle.
Are you kidding me? Every time we have a fucking struggle.
Right? The fucking live stream code was different than it was for the last one.
We're like Joe. I've tried to say, like Jake says, Joe's not pros. Right?
We're getting there.
Yeah?
Fucking, yeah.
God damn.
Show fucking 39. So, welcome aboard. We're going to get this shit started. I know there's been some questions as to what the topics are for tonight. I'll do a little bit of foreshadowing just so our guests know kind of what's coming.
I already told him.
You already told him? You typed it in? I don't believe that you did you?
Yeah, the first topic.
Well, the first topic is stupid shit that people made millions of fucking dollars on. So there's that one. Our second topic is going to be movies that there are not prequels or sequels to that totally fucking kick ass. You don't need to make more than one.
No, that wasn't it at all.
What do you mean?
I fucking button hooked you.
Did you change
movies that did not need a sequel?
That's what I just said. You say
No.
potato, I say potato.
No, what I'm saying is they made a sequel. They shouldn't have.
Right.
You'll be all right.
Yeah. Yeah, stupid as in like they were dumb as fuck, but somehow there was a whole bunch of people that were dumb as fuck and bought the shit out of them.
Yeah, right?
And then the last ones are some fucking scary movies that kind of freaked us out, and that even to this day kind of freak us out a little fucking bit.
Freak!
Right. So, hey, welcome aboard. Those of you that are with us tonight, we
Ow.
are super excited to be able to actually get this up live and running. Do you have a small public service announcement? Go to iTunes, rate us. We're the Harper. Rate us on iTunes.
Yeah.
Something. Send us an email. Tell us that we're fucking terrible or that we're fucking great. You can do that at theharperguys@gmail.com.
Yes. Please send us some shit.
You can go directly to our website. I'm taking the public service announcement over tonight.
No, you're not.
You can go to our website, www.theharperguys.com.
Follow and subscribe.
Follow and subscribe. You will find all of the links to your favorite podcasting entities there.
A one-stop shop.
That's right. We got everything from iHeartRadio, iTunes, Stitcher. He's going to tell you about some more. You can get to our YouTube channel from there. Everything all in one little happy place.
Yep, Google Play, Spotify, Radio Public, TuneIn, and iHeartRadio, which you already said.
Yeah.
If you're watching on YouTube right now, just go subscribe. Just get it over with. And then, throw us some comments down.
Sure.
And, close that thing down because then we can't see what all the beautiful people are saying.
Harry, I've got it handled.
Also, thank you, Ethan Meeksel, for the demilitarized zone. That's what we open up with you every single week.
Right.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So let's just fucking jump right in. There's so many
Wait,
fucking...
Hold up. You know this train doesn't get started without a little explanation sometimes.
What explanation do we need?
All right, tonight is Thursday evening. We're a little bit late. Sorry about all that. I threw an impromptu to some other podcasts to kind of make this a big, whatever, podcast. I don't know what you want to call it, potluck, where there's some podcasters maybe calling in. There's some podcasters in the comments. I see super listener Chad. I also see Brandon Tooley. Why don't we unhide that comment?
The fucking tool shed?
Come on there, clicker.
It's because he's motherfucking OxyClean. We'll fucking show that all day long. Bam! Welcome in.
So anyways.
I can't do this all day.
Welcome, everybody. But anyways, we were supposed to have kind of this, I wanted this collage, but it was an impromptu. It was on Tuesday. I had a bunch of podcasters say, we'll be there. And then I had a bunch of those podcasters say, sorry, we can't make it. So we'll see who shows up. You're all more than welcome. But anyways.
Anyway, fuck it. We're into shit that doesn't fucking work or that sucks a bag of dicks and people have fucking bought. There's some things we might agree on, we might disagree on. I think that everybody can agree that the dumbest fucking thing ever created that anybody ever owned is the Furby.
You're looking at my list?
No.
Yeah, I seen you.
No, I got my list right here, man. The fucking Furby. You got to take care of this thing like you fucking have a child or some shit. Are you kidding me? You got to fucking burp it, feed it, all this shit. And this was like back in the 90s. I mean, I remember like, I love my brother Josh to death. Josh is fucking awesome. But like Josh had one and he's a little bit OCD sometimes. So like this is probably the most well taken care of Furby of forever. After the battery died, he was crushed and kept this thing on his dresser.
Like what age was he crushed?
I don't even want to talk about the age that he was. But way to go. I feel like if there was a contest for the greatest Furby owner of all time, it would be Josh. But fuck that shit. It's fucking stupid.
How about let's keep on the F and the B and just go with the Floby? Holy fuck! Was that the stupid? Don't tell me you owned a Floby.
So for those of you that don't know what a Floby is, it was basically a pair of clippers that had a plastic attachment.
You hooked it onto your sweeper, right?
You hooked it onto your sweeper and plugged it into the wall. Seems fucking safe to me. And you would run that shit over your hair, and it would clip the shit and fucking suck the hair away. So your hair would be all one fucking length, and then you could actually change out the number of rectangles that are on it. So if the sides needed to be a little closer or the back needed to be a little bit shorter.
This actually made an appearance on Wayne's World. If you don't remember the movie, go watch it. It's great. And it was called The Suck Cut. And it was, hey, it sucks as it cuts.
It's fucking terrible.
Sure did suck.
I didn't have the Floby on my list, man. Floby's fucking terrible.
Dude, I'm sure that made huge headlines in the trailer parks. Just saying.
Yeah, no shit. You know, one, I have to fucking, I'm going to fall on the sword. I'll be the first one to fall on the sword for an item that I fucking, hey, see, we're making friends say hello again to each other. Way to go. Fucking distracted me. Anyway, the fucking Beanie Babies, man. They had the fucking special pieces of plastic that went around the heart logo because you couldn't have the heart logo crushed. People were selling these fucking things for $75, $100, $250 at one point in time. Now they're not worth shit because everybody realized they're stupid little fucking bean-filled bags.
You know, selling something is okay. Didn't they start at McDonald's?
No, they ended up at McDonald's.
Okay, so they ended
McDonald's
up at
got on that train way fucking late.
But my point is, you know, enjoy a couple Beanie Babies, but those people that had to shove them all in the backseat of their fucking car, I don't get it.
I just don't fucking get. I mean,
they had to own every one of them.
Like when Princess Diana died, they had the Princess Bear, and it was a big fucking deal. Everybody was freaking the fuck out about it. I hate to admit that I had one.
Princess Diana Bear?
I did. I actually fucking had one. I suck.
It's too bad.
I know. I wish that now I could go back and fucking light it on fire, but that thing sucked. But you know what? We're not the first generation to have shitty toys. Old school toys have fucking been terrible over the fucking years. Way to go to our parents' generation for adopting the pet rock. Good fucking work on that. I mean, for all the things that we get wrong, you guys fucking bought rocks from somebody and named them and carried them around.
The pet rock may be the worst, but the greatest, the worst sell, but the greatest idea that, I mean, the guy, I watched a thing on this. The guy spent about a little over $1 on the carton and the little hay or the straw, and then he just grabbed a fucking rock and threw it in there, and he was selling it for like $4.
It's insane. So he's getting a 300% return on his money.
Yeah.
Wow. If only we could fuck that shit up.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, Chad, you're on my list, bro. Chia Pet. Not only did the Chia Pet suck, so I'm just going to give you a plant that you have to fucking worry about. Now they have all different fucking varieties. They have the Barack Obama Chia Pet. Have you seen that one?
Head.
Yeah. And have you seen the Estelle Getty one yet? As Sophia from the Golden Girls? True fucking story. Fucking terrible. Fuck the Chia Pet. Chia Pet is ridiculous. You know what? I wish that they would just let me click show all so that I don't have to fucking put that shit out there.
How about something a little bit newer? How about the fucking Snuggie?
Oh, dude, I'm with you. What is that shit?
It's like the lazy person's blanket. Oh, I might want to get up and walk into the kitchen with this thing.
Dude, that shit was the segue to fucking yoga pants and a sweatshirt being acceptable for any public occasion for a woman. Oh, you can just wear your fucking blanket around the house and not give a shit? Why not go out in public and not give a shit? You can just wear fucking spandex and a fucking sweatshirt. Snuggie's the stupidest fucking thing ever invented. That being said, if it was super cold and I was in the woods, I'd wear one. If they had a camo Snuggie, would it be as bad? I feel like it would be better.
Bryant says, what about a fucking rabbit's foot?
Dude, I used to buy those things. They were colored, and if you accidentally washed them, they would fuck your entire load of laundry up. That's a true story. Sorry, Ma.
I always kind of wanted a rabbit's foot, but yeah, I never had one.
Yeah.
And when you would like, of course, when you see one, you're like, let me feel that, and you're like, God, you could feel the bone and shit.
Yeah. Oh, and then the clapper, and we're talking about the one that you plug into the wall, not the one you get in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
That's no good.
They have camo Snuggies. Now that's a little bit cooler.
Brett said that Snuggies are always too small. You know what? Fucking preach. Why did they not have sizes of Snuggies?
Yeah.
You know, I don't believe that there's one size fits anything in this fucking world anyway, right? Not made for fucking big guys. We went through that before. Fuck you, Cedar Point, and your little tiny seats, assholes. Anyway, the
All
fucking old school one, you forgot an old school one that fucking sucks. It's the it might be the worst toy ever that has stood the test of time.
A toy?
Yes. The fucking Slinky. You flip the top and it just goes kaboing, 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 kaboing.
I
Dude,
like Slinkies.
But for what purpose? You literally get an eighth of a second of fun going, woo, and then it's fucking shitty from there.
You had to find the right Slinky and the right size steps, and then it was cool. But if you couldn't, it fucking sucked.
I love the word schmedium. That's a fucking good time. No, it's fucking terrible. I'm sorry. I just can't get on board with that shit.
How about the, some people rave over this. I think it's so dumb. The Billy Big Mouth Bass.
Dude, he's on my list too. Fuck that guy. I fucking hate the Billy Big Mouth Bass. What was the song that he used to sing? I'm never going to fucking get it.
Take me to the river.
It was Take Me to the River. Fuck. Fuck that fucking fish.
Oh, my
And
God.
it was a fucking bass. You usually find those in fucking ponds or in large lakes, right? I mean, I guess you find them in fucking rivers. I don't know.
I don't
Because I'm
know.
not a big bass. Hey, Thule, where do you find fucking Billy Big Mouth fucking bass at? Do you find him in rivers? Because if not, then that's fucking ridiculous.
I don't know. Our screen's starting to slide here.
That's all right. He'll fucking let us know. We're good to go. Oh, show the comment. That's right. That's my shit. He is the fisherman in the fucking group.
Oh, shit.
What about the smiley face t-shirt? That was the beginning of the emoji era, so I'll give it like an 1/8%, but it's a fucking t-shirt with a fucking smiley face on it.
That doesn't bother me. I'll tell you what fucking sucks ass.
What?
Is the fucking hair in a can.
Yeah. That is pretty fucking bad.
Good God, did people bought that shit? I mean,
They
I guess
did.
if you're thinning
Right.
or whatever, you want to fucking do all you can sometimes.
Yeah, what about the fucking ShamWow? We used to ShamWow the fuck out of that stuff at Roar for Maslin Container. I don't even have a problem throwing it out there. Way to go, Maslin Container.
Here's one for Gerhardt. He loves this one. The shake weight, but we already talked about that. But
Don't you be hating the shake weight!
it looks like you're fucking jerking off there. Now that everybody's got that
Yeah?
back in their
That's
head.
how you get guns. Fucking shake weighting. Don't be fucking hating the shake weight.
He said you can get it at the Bass Pro Shop.
You can get the shake weight at the
No.
Bass Pro Shop?
You got to keep up with it.
I'm with it, man. You're talking about the Billy
I've
Big
got
Mouth
a good
Bass.
one. This one wasn't too long ago.
All right.
The hula chair. It was an office chair that people could do the hula, and they could fucking get going, and they could like be. How could you fucking type doing that all day long? Looks like you're humping the chair for one.
Dude, have you been watching Queer Eye for the Straight Guy? Like, where the fuck do you see that commercial
never-
at?
Hey,
I've never fucking seen the
you've
hula
never.
chair.
I've seen it. It's a fucking watch. Fucking look at it.
I don't want to. I'm sure gay porn's gonna show up as a fucking pop-up on my phone if I do that. Can't have that in my life. You fucking kidding me? A
he's-
fucking hula chair.
He's sensitive.
Whatever. Yeah, and you're right. You can't find all these on one shelf at Walmart now in the as seen on TV fucking aisle.
All right, I saw one that I had not seen before.
Okay.
In my research, it's called the Goatee Saver. It's this fucking thing. Looks like a bit. You put it in your mouth, and it's got this plastic, and you shave around this.
Are you kidding me?
I'm like-
it's like a fucking face stencil? Did you not realize that we all have different, just like every vagina is different, every man's face is different. The contours of your face, the way your chin is, your cheeks, you know, where you can actually fucking grow facial hair. It's different for fucking all of us. I mean, is it kind of like the insoles where you can cut it to size at least to where it fits?
No, it was hard plastic. You put it in your teeth.
That's dumb as fuck. I can't even be fucking part of that.
Here's one that I didn't even know existed, but I guess it makes sense for retards. Plastic wishbones.
Right.
In case you didn't win the last time.
Yeah. Shape ups, dude. Fucking shape ups. That's great. Shape ups where you fucking sucks your shit in so that you look fucking skinnier. You don't remember fucking shape ups?
No.
No. You know what? I actually, if it's not number one, it's definitely in the top 3 worst inventions of all time. Doggles. They are exactly what they sound like. They're goggles that your fucking extreme sport
I saw
dog
that.
wears with you.
I saw that, but I'm like, he probably needs them, so.
No, fuck that. Dogs have survived for fucking thousands of
Okay,
years
so if
being
you-
just fucking fine with their face hanging out the fucking window. And if you think that they're going to get more wind running up a mountain than they are with their head out the fucking window, you're not paying attention.
If you're looking at the same list I did, you definitely saw this one then.
What?
The doggles, there was the dog wigs. The dog wigs?
I haven't seen that. People make wigs for dogs?
It's really stupid.
Really?
Yeah.
I've
Dog
never
wigs.
fucking.
It's right up there.
I don't
with
know how
the-
that would work. How the fuck are you going to keep it on?
I don't know. I didn't realize there was a huge scam in this too. The head-on migraine relief. Do you remember that head-on?
No.
Roll it around your forehead
No.
with the hula chair.
Nope. You got your hula chair going. And I don't even know what's going on in that chair over there right now.
But apparently it was a bunch of bullshit. It was just like this cooling, like wax, and it made you feel like it was doing something.
I've never fucking heard of that shit before.
Well,
We're not going to do that. You know what? I am kind of pissed. Through my research, I found one that made the list that shouldn't make the fucking list. It was the same company, made 2 products, and they're the greatest 2 products in the history of fucking mankind.
what is that?
It is the beer belly and the wine rack. Do you know what these are?
Yes.
So the beer belly, it's like a shirt that you wear underneath your clothes. There's a bladder in the front where your stomach goes. You fill this bladder with beer, and you can take it anywhere you go. There's a little thing that comes out the top, and you drink beer out of it.
Yeah.
For the women, the wine rack is a bra that does the same fucking thing. They can fill that shit up with fucking wine. That's genius. If you've ever paid $10 for a beer at a fucking sporting event, you know what that shit's
Here,
about.
here.
Right?
Here, here.
Fucking
Fist bump.
gangster. Right?
Let's go.
A glue stick for your forehead. Fuck, Bryant knew what that was. I'd never fucking heard of that thing.
What?
The fucking
Head on?
face fucking underarm deodorant thing that you're talking about.
Oh yeah, head on.
Fucking stupid. Hey, can I throw one out there that
Yeah.
I don't know if it's ever been put on like the wall of shame? Did you ever have a shoehorn as a child?
Shoehorns work.
Dude, get a bigger shoe. I mean, why the fuck am I horning my foot into a shoe?
When it comes to shoes, I'm lazy. I don't want to untie that shit. Shoehorn, pow!
Are you kidding me?
I'm not.
Do you still have one?
Yeah,
Do you really own a shoehorn?
a full size one. It's got a back scratcher on the other end.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the front door.
Do you use it?
Not all the time. My shoes now are these just slide-ons. I don't need it.
But for a regular pair of shoes, you would not untie them and then
Like-
use a shoehorn to actually
Like,
put your shoe on.
let's talk about this.
Okay, great.
I
'Cause
just
this is fucking me up.
I just recently started wearing my old softball cleats to go coach for my daughter.
Yeah?
Because I can help run around. I'm not falling all over the place like an idiot.
Yeah?
Those have been tied since like, I don't know, 8 years ago.
Damn it, Chad, you're not helping. Keep talking.
Yeah, it's good shit. You have to use a shoehorn.
Fuck a shoehorn, man. Like, why don't the old shoes fit anymore?
They do fit. They're just tight.
Oh.
Or they're well fit.
So
How's
as,
that?
so as you've gotten older, your feet and ankles have gotten bigger to where they need a little
Yeah,
bit of help?
they do get a little bit bigger.
So there's your sign. Barry Bonds didn't use steroids. His head got naturally bigger just like your ankles. Boom! Barry
No,
Bonds, the GOAT.
Barry Bonds did that in 1 year. All right,
not
I've
true.
got one that may be a little bit under the under the radar, but it blew my mind. Not really blew my mind, but it kind of took me back. The Comfort Wipe. Have you seen this?
No.
An 18-inch. It looks like a toilet cleaner, you know. And you actually put some toilet paper, shove it in there, and you wipe your ass with it. It's 18.
What?
It said for people with shoulder problems or people that have a hard time getting to the backside, whatever.
Shouldn't you just buy a fucking bidet at that point? I mean,
I
for
think so.
fuck's fucking sake. See, Brett's right. I've got a shoehorn. It's called a finger. You know they flagged that comment that I had to fucking click show on that? He said, I've got a shoehorn. It's called a finger. And they flagged it.
Well, you don't know where he's putting his fingers, so I'd flag that too.
I mean, nobody's shoes smell good, so what are you going to fucking say?
Well.
I'm just saying. What the fuck, man?
So, anyways, the Comfort Wipe. Obviously, I didn't make it very far.
Get a bidet. You know? If you're gonna go all in, go all in.
Right.
I mean, could you imagine fucking using a stick to wipe your ass? That's fucking terrible.
Yeah. I did give an opportunity for some people to join us on Discord. I'm going to just check real quick.
See if anybody actually got on.
Oh. We might actually try this.
Oh man.
Danny from the Working Stiffs might be able to join us. So
Holy
we'll check.
shit.
We'll check back here in a little bit.
We're fucking flying by the seat of our pants here.
Yeah.
That's all I got on this shit. Is there any other dumb shit?
Well, what about our listeners? Is there anybody out there that, or our viewers that have any?
Pickle just asked me a question, and for those of you that don't know Pickle, his name's Pickle. He just asked me on my cell phone, why there's a Christmas tree beside me. The question is, why is there not a Christmas tree beside you?
That's right.
The Christmas tree's up year round, and I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little tiny business card up in there. You know what that business card is? It's the hopper.
It's the business of happen.
So if anybody out there that's listening has a business card, send it to us. I'll even give you my address. It's 494 Farr Avenue, Farr, Wadsworth,
Dude,
Ohio.
that's far out.
44281. If anybody mails me a box of shit, I'm going to kill everybody. I'm just kidding. I
You
really
just
don't,
gave him
I
a
really
great
don't have
idea.
that ability. But if you send us one, we'll hang it up. So any business cards that we get from our fans, we'll fucking put up there. That's what the tree's for. So there you go, buddy. There's your short answer on that. You got any more stupid fucking inventions, or can we roll on too?
Well,
I'm done. That's my list.
let's go with the. Let's get into the hops.
Well, yeah. What do you got to harp about tonight?
Oh, gender reveals.
Gender reveals.
Why is that a fucking thing?
I mean, I don't know, so that your parents don't buy some weird shit.
Why do I give a fuck? If you're having a boy or a girl, you're having a kid. It's
I mean,
great.
I don't know.
It's
People,
wonderful.
People fucking register and they buy shit. You don't want everything to be fucking yellow.
Why does it have to be a production?
I mean, how many things do you get to make that are a production as you get older, though, man? Why the fuck not? It's a good time.
You know,
Fucking put out a gender
I
reveal.
have some good friends that have done gender reveals. It's okay, but it's weird.
Right. Because that's what we need is another excuse for everybody to get together and drink. God, that's terrible. Why would we do that? I don't understand.
I've seen so many go wrong. It just seems like a waste of fucking time.
Right?
Just tell us what you're fucking having.
I don't get that as a hop. That, like, does it ruin your day if you have to go to one?
It's something I don't fucking care for, Jake. It's
Why?
my harp. I just told you it's a waste of fucking time.
So if you're there with your good fucking buddy and you're having a good
you know what
time,
the old gender reveal used to be?
what?
Baby was born.
Well, I get that. Lots of fucking things have changed in the last 100 years, buddy.
So now, and you know what the funny thing is? All these gender reveals are all fucked up. Oh no, they gave us the wrong thing. They fuck them up.
Man, if you wanted a boy or a girl, though, isn't it nice to know that you're set up for disappointment ahead of time? Be like, all right, I can cope with this now. I know what's going on. Instead of being in the fucking delivery room and being like, fuck.
Why hold everybody hostage over this? Just fucking tell us. Go get an ultrasound and tell us.
I don't know, man. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think
You got
think it's kinda
nurses.
cool.
You got nurses that got to keep it a secret. Fuck off. I got better things to do.
Whatever.
I'm so happy you're having a kid, but
I don't agree with you on that. I'm sorry.
only if it involves explosives. All right, I'll go with that.
That's
Chad.
true. My brother actually used a crossbow to shoot this fucking thing to let us know what it was. So it was pretty fucking sweet, really. Can't deny that. My heart for the night's a little bit fucking different. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody has had any fucking dipshit in their life put a dent in their car recently.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Right? I do.
Hop!
I got a truck that's a couple months old, and this fucking snot-nosed kid fucking plows into the side of my fucking truck with his fucking bicycle, and now I've got a fucking 6-inch fucking gash on my shit. So guess what? I gotta go get it fixed. I got a quote for that today. It's a fucking dent, 6 inches long with a fucking scratch in it. You want to take a shot in the dark at how much they fucking quoted me? I'll save you the suspense.
A brand new door, it's going to be pretty fucking expensive.
$750.
Do they have to replace the whole thing?
That is fucking bull. I don't know. I should get a. That's ridiculous. Like $750 to repair a fucking dent. I'm gonna use a fucking magic marker, put some fucking nail polish on that shit, and call it a day. Fuck that shit. That's fucking ridiculous. I read this shit. 9 hours of labor. Most babies don't take 9 hours of fucking labor. 9 hours of labor to fix a fucking dent in my door. Are you fucking shitting me? See, good guess. Totally 500. A little bit short though. That's fucking ridiculous. I just can't even fucking believe it. So that's my fucking harp for the night.
I still think you should have went to the place of business and asked them to look at their cameras.
Well, I probably fucking should have, but I didn't. You know? So I guess way to go me for that part of it. I had to get on with my fucking life. I don't have time to fucking spend on all of that shit, but I couldn't believe that. Fucking, that's ridiculous. $750 to
ridiculous.
fix a fucking dent in my fucking car.
It pisses me off.
All right, we're fucking changing gears.
Hey, wait. Does anybody else out there have a harp they want to tell us about? Give you a few seconds to think about it while we go into the next topic.
Let's see if they can give us a category or something.
No, they got something that pisses them off. Anybody.
By the way, I apologize, honey, for giving out our address. I'm
Wasn't thinking clearly. It's the rum.
right. Well, It is. I do like rum. It's the liquor of champions. So
All right. Well,
So
we'll
if
come
you,
back
if you
to
got
your
a harp,
hops.
if you got a harp, we'll come back to it. Oh, roundabouts. See, dude, right there, roundabouts.
Roundabouts suck.
They're the worst shit ever.
I'm surprised there's not an accident every time you pull up to one.
There's always one side that's the busiest side that you just have to wait forever for the cars to just keep coming out of the one spot out of the fucking four. Because everybody's either heading south at 5 o'clock or north at 8 o'clock or whatever the fuck it is.
I think the only roundabouts that I've seen that ever worked well are the really large ones.
Or the ones that are out in the middle of fucking nowhere to where you shouldn't have to just fucking stop.
But like, the Sharon Center one, that's really big. But then if you go up to like Fairlawn, there's a little tiny ones on Red Rock. Or no, it's not Red Rock. It's Ridgewood. And those are hard to deal with.
Did you know that coming this summer to Wadsworth, Ohio, at the intersection of Seville and 57 is a roundabout?
Where?
Right by the Corp.
Woo! It's gonna be dead zone right there.
Dude, you don't want to talk about shitty times? You know how long that place is going to be shut down? Seville Road, you're going to have to show up to work a half hour early to get into the parking lot on time so you don't have a late punch.
Unless you bring the General Lee and just jump that ditch.
Yeah. It's so
I
stupid.
won't even finish it.
I don't even want to see what happens there. And you know how many semis travel that road? I mean, this is going to have to be one giant fucking roundabout. He said, I can't believe they're putting one at 57. We agree, Brett. It's ridiculous. Fucking stupid. So,
all right.
That's what we got for the harps. So, second topic of the night is
movies that did not need a sequel. This means they made sequels, but they should have just fucking left them alone.
See, this is not how I looked at it when you gave me the topic.
That's what it says.
These are movies that didn't have sequels that
No,
were
no.
badass.
No, that did not need a sequel.
Well, we're going to be conversing
That's all
on
right.
two different levels here.
We're going to go two different ways. Who gives a shit?
All right.
I'm going to just start with the first one that should have never been remade ever. Maybe it shouldn't have been made in the first place. Weekend at Bernie's.
They made a Weekend at Bernie's too?
I think there was like 8 of them.
Man, I've seen a lot of fucking movies in my time, but I didn't fucking know that. Boondock Saints. Fucking preach, Toolshed. No shit. That is ridiculous.
It's a Boondock Saint.
Holy shit. If you ever ask me that question again, between now and next week's show, Adam's going to watch the Boondock Saints because it's available currently on Netflix. Watch the Boondock Saints.
Okay.
Yeah.
Die Hard. That was one of mine, Chad. Die Hard.
Die Hard.
It was an amazing movie, but it just was the same movie over and over.
If you want to talk about that, why did they make more than one Ace Ventura?
Hey.
The first one was badass. The rest of them sucked because it's the same line over and over again.
Pirate. Oh, wait. We got a harp by Brian here.
Oh, we certainly do.
These transgenders. The professional. Wait.
Let me go ahead and read this.
Yeah.
My harp is these transgenders competing professionally. If you identify as something, that's one thing, but genetically you should not fight, wrestle, rape, or race women if you were born with male strength.
You almost said rape women.
Well, you shouldn't do that either, but if you're playing for the other team, rape isn't really the fucking goal you're going for. I agree.
I agree.
I don't know if you saw the guy, the fucking power lifter that just broke like every powerlifting world women's record. This fucking dude. It's a dude that transitioned. You can tell, like...
There is no comparison. I mean, there's some ladies out there that can fucking in that sport. They can do great, but I don't know. They just can't compete.
Right. And that's why I've always had the question, if you took a truly great high school basketball boys team, how would they do against Connecticut's girls basketball team? I think they'd smoke them.
Really?
I do. I don't even think it would be a game.
Oh, no.
That's what I've always thought of. I mean, you can't use it competitively on the same level. But I agree. Plus, there's been some wrestlers and some shit like that in high school that, like, once they're transitioned over and they actually put female on their shit for school, they're allowed to compete as fucking females. And there was even a kid that he's won, like, back-to-back state titles. I said she has won back-to-back state titles that petitioned to be allowed to wrestle as a boy. Like, she didn't want to face the girls because she fucking ragdolled everybody and was actually elite on the boys' side before this happened.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why are you cutting your junk off in high school? That's a bigger fucking question. You know? I'm just saying.
Let's get back into the movies.
Yeah, Smoking Aces, too. Smoking Aces is awesome if you've never seen it.
I think I have.
Why they made a second one, I don't know.
Okay, along with the Die Hards, I'm going to throw out the Pirates of the Caribbean. I love it. I watched them all, but it was the same shit over and over again.
I think they fucking suck. They came out the same time that Saving Private Ryan did. So I watched Saving Private Ryan, and like 3 days later, I tried to watch Pirates of the Caribbean, and I was like,
meh.
Well, this sucks.
Home Alone. Stick with the one. It was good enough.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't think that more than one hijinks could happen? You've never made the same mistake more than once as a parent? I don't believe that.
Okay, that has nothing to do with me.
Well, I'm just
I'm
saying.
talking about the fucking movie.
But that's why the movie's fucking funny. Because
Jurassic-
you can fuck something up and think so hard about never fucking it up again, and then you do.
No, it's about
It happens to all of
It's
us.
about the same guys going after the same kid repeatedly. Okay, we got it the first time. Fuckers. All right, Jurassic Park.
You
Great-
filthy animal.
Great movie. I love Jurassic Park. I've watched the other ones.
No.
It's the same shit.
Strike this movie from your list. If you've never seen Jurassic Park, thank you for staying on my team. You should never see a Jeff Goldblum movie. That should be a life rule, is to never watch a Jeff Goldblum movie. So you're right. They shouldn't have made more than one, because they shouldn't have made fucking one. Sorry, Will Smith and Independence Day.
Oh, Joe Dirt. Was there a Joe Dirt too?
Holy shit. Was there a Blues Brothers too? What the fuck? Why would you try to redo Jake and Elwood?
Ghostbusters is on my list. Thank you, Chad.
Yeah. I don't know, man. The second one's good, though.
They didn't. It's the same thing.
So if you kill one ghost in the world, if ghosts actually exist and can become part of our normal world, if you kill one, then instantly, well, I guess no more ghosts need busting.
It didn't improve on the series, is all I'm saying.
I don't know. The second one where it was the fucking guy from the Middle Ages and shit that fucking came back and was trying to steal the fucking baby so he could come back to the world. If you're going to believe in Slimer, that's got to be a fucking realistic premise.
It was a little bit different. I'll give you that with the guy in the painting.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. I still had it on my list. Joe Dirt, Dumb and Dumber. Should have just stuck with the first one.
Yeah, I should have stuck with it. You know, they're in production right now on Step Brothers 2, and I'm scared shitless. I feel like they're going to fuck it all up.
I don't know. Can you go wrong with those two?
I mean, I love them.
Two of my faves.
That's probably my all-time favorite comedy duo.
Yeah.
Is fucking Farrell and
C. Scott?
my fucking boy. C. Scott. No, it's
C. Riley.
Yeah, John C. Riley.
Francis Skis.
It's okay. You don't have to go any further.
The
Yeah.
high life is starting to take over.
Right. So far they haven't heard us with that yet, but I got to believe that's coming. If you go by reasoning, then there shouldn't be multiple Godfather movies. Fucking true. There was only one Godfather. You should have done the Godfather and be done. Why do we got to keep handling off the title?
Because they had a really cool puppet logo.
Right, which leads me to my next point. Fuck you, Al Pacino.
Hoo-ah.
Fucking hate that guy. Worst fucking actor of all time. Highlander. It's the greatest movie ever. Do you know it won the Academy Award for greatest movie ever?
Did it really? How about Speed? Speed was a really cool movie.
Yeah.
In its day. Should have never come out with the second one. I don't even think it did. Yeah, I'm sure it probably had Keanu Reeves, but
Yeah.
maybe it didn't.
You know, Pickle just chimed in again. He said that you should have stopped at the first National Lampoon's movie. That you didn't need to make that. Basically, National Lampoon's Vacation should have been it. You shouldn't have. They didn't need to make the rest of them. European Vacation.
I mean, you could
Christmas
argue
Vacation,
that.
and Vegas
You could argue
Vacation.
that.
I will argue for the fact that they shouldn't have made European Vacation because that was the second one. But the third one,
How about I'm a peon? Because European?
I'm not being.
No? Okay.
But the Christmas one, I don't know. That's close. Like, because it's kind of a legendary Christmas movie now.
But it's a stupid comedy. It's funny.
Right. But it didn't need it. But you know what you did remind me of, Kevin, is the same guy, fucking Fletch. Why did they ever need to make more than one Fletch? The original movie Fletch is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, Toolshed agrees. Christmas was the best Fast and the Furious. Dude, we don't even have the hour to get
Oh
into
my
that.
God. 8?
Was it 8? Did it finish
They
at
went
8?
until the actors started dying in stupid car accidents.
Whoa. It was only one, right?
Well, it still happened.
It's still, I'm just saying.
I mean, he seemed like a cool dude, but he fucking died. Shitter's full.
Dude, I actually found a Shitters Full t-shirt and a Shitters Full ugly Christmas sweater I really want to get this year, but I don't know how well that would go over for the fucking holidays.
What else do I got here? Scary movie. Yep, you maybe shouldn't even made the first one.
No, fuck Scary Movie. Do you think that they should have kept going with Back to the Future? I love the original Back to the Future. The second one, it's kind of like the Lampoons, where the second one's dog shit, but then the third one, when they go Wild West, the third one's really good.
It's okay. I've recently rewatched them all with my kids.
Yeah.
I don't know. They could have stopped with one. I mean, I like them all, but
Yeah.
they're not improving, I don't think.
Yeah, you kind of get the idea after the first one.
Blair Witch Project. Anybody know this one?
Oh, yeah, there's more than one.
Okay, when you first watch that, you're like, you kind of get like the holy fuck. But then you're like, wait a minute, this is... And then once you get to the end, you're like, okay, this was a huge waste of my fucking time.
Right.
And then you find out they're making a second one, and then you're like, okay. No one's going... I mean, I hope... it couldn't have got too many.
Yeah,
Too much revenue at the box office.
sure. So it's funny that this was actually on my list, my other list, but it should never have had a sequel made to it ever, and it might be number one on the list, is the fucking Wizard of Oz. Why the fuck did they ever make that Return to Oz movie? Have you ever seen it with the guys with the fucking wheels for hands and shit, and it's all fucking weird? Have you ever seen it?
No, I must not.
Don't fucking do
Wheels
it.
for hands.
Oh, it's fucking. It's
Oh,
the
does
most
it have
ridiculous-
John Franco in it?
Yes.
Okay, no, I never saw it.
Yeah.
Or if I did, I've erased it from the memory bank.
I actually don't know if
with
John Franco's in that. I just agreed.
with the head on.
It's an older, like it's from the '90s, man. It's fucking terrible.
Okay,
I
that-
can't even fucking handle it.
What has Thule got for us?
Yeah. Yeah, getting worse by the movie.
Caddyshack.
That's true. Did they make Caddyshack too? Oh, Cloverfield. They should have never made another Cloverfield. The first Cloverfield was really, really good. It's ridiculous. There's a whole series of books for Oz. I believe that, but what I'm saying is you shouldn't have remade the movie. Like you shouldn't have made another movie to go after it. She wasn't going back. Right? It's like what the fucking Peter Pan. Wasn't there a fucking Peter Pan one where he went back to fucking Neverland, returned to Neverland? Right? I thought Michael Jackson taught you don't fucking return to Neverland.
Yeah, I've got one. Taken. The movie Taken. That was a decent movie. It was kind of freaky.
Decent. That movie was awesome.
Yeah.
The first one was awesome.
Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
He's a badass.
Yeah.
But it's literally there's like Taken 3 now.
Right.
You're taking me way too far.
People get taken all the time, man.
Yeah.
I believe that it's possible.
Yeah. I'm done being taken.
What else you got on your list?
The Hangover.
Oh, man, I don't know. Can you really get enough of fucking Chan? Is there a level that
Yeah.
it stops at? No, because as men, we make terrible decisions.
So what my point is, the first one was awesome.
Well,
Why try to go over the top? I mean, I don't know.
I don't know, man. You put that group together. As long as they want to keep making movies, I'll keep watching them. It's like you and your buddies. If you get drunk and stupid one time, do you not get drunk and stupid again together?
Okay, I'll scratch that off the list.
Right. Exactly. Hook. Fucking Hook. That's fucking Peter Pan. Dustin Hoffman. Fucking asshole.
Did they make a second one?
I think they made Hook 2. I don't fucking know. All the Saw movies. Dude, I love the original Saw movie. The original Saw.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to actually talk about that in the next section. For me,
Right.
like, it's one of those movies that was like, man, like, intense thriller, fucking sweating while I'm watching it. But yeah, like, we've already seen this before. I agree. Fuck Saw. What else you got?
Better Call Saul? Fuck him?
No, not Better Call Saul.
That's about all I've got. Oh, Jaws. They could have stopped with one.
Well, you didn't know if they actually killed him at the end of the first one. He got away.
I'm pretty sure they blew his fucking brains out.
I don't know, man.
The guy had the
They never recovered
they had
him,
the
though.
oxygen tank in the mouth, and he said, "Open up and say bitch" or something. I don't know what he said, but
Yeah, but it was just a flesh wound.
hostile.
Oh, Hostel.
Have
Have you ever seen the original Hostel?
I think so.
It's Hostel 2 is terrible. I don't know what it is with some of these movie sets though, but Hostel 3 is called Hostel 3 How Much Would You Pay for an American Girl? And it's fucking legit. Right?
Yeah, he said the Saw movies got repetitive.
They
Yeah,
did.
I had something on my brain. Oh well, it'll come back.
Oh, I got one. Star Wars. Should have started and ended with just one fucking Star Wars. Fuck you, John Lucas.
What do you mean? It would have been like 18 hours long.
So what? He wouldn't have had to start with the fourth fucking chapter, that asshole.
I disagree.
Worst movie
Keep going.
ever.
No, you're gonna have a lot of people disagreeing with you.
I would like to throat punch John Lucas right now. Fucking hate that guy. Sorry.
George, not John.
Yeah, John Lucas, George Lucas, whatever. One
His
played for
brother.
Ohio
Was that his
State.
brother or his
No,
uncle?
John Lucas played for Ohio State and was their coach. That's ridiculous.
Shit the bed, Fred.
I know. Sorry, my bad. Human Centipede? Is that a movie? I don't know. Oh, he's talking about the scene where they take the fucking blowtorch to that shit. We've talked about unwatchable movie scenes. There's a few of those out there. The curb stomp in fucking American History X.
Yeah.
The toe smash. What's the Mel Gibson movie? Payback. Have you seen the toe smash
Yeah.
scene in Payback?
How about the
Woo!
how about the ankle breaker in that
Misery?
Misery? We've talked about that.
Yeah.
Oosh.
Kathy Bates
Oish.
breaking some shit. Oh, nah, you're hating Lord of the Rings.
We said fuck that movie.
I don't know about Lord of the Rings, man. Lord of
Yeah.
the Rings could be a whole lot worse than,
Yeah, it could be a whole lot worse.
I don't know. Again, though, 47 hours and you have to wait 3 years for each one to come out.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, just off the subject, were you a Game of Thrones?
I have not delved into the Game of Thrones.
Man, there's a lot of mixed fucking reaction to that last episode. But if I'm not going to give any spoilers on anything if you haven't seen it yet, but like they're up to like 2 million signatures on a petition to remake the last season.
See, that's when people just need way more to do. They're worried about an ending to a TV show. Were you pissed the way MASH ended and then you wanted to go fucking change it? No, you just dealt with it, moved on.
I don't disagree with you. I'm just saying there's a lot of people that are super butthole.
It's dumb.
Yeah. Moonshine Mafia, welcome aboard, brah.
That's right.
He said Lord of the Rings was baller. I do have to admit that every once in a while I use the my precious, for different things. If I win a pot in poker, like my precious, as you're raking it in.
It's
great for fucking one-liners,
All right. You want to get into the next one?
We have our second intermission now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So for those of you that are with us for the first time, the other portion of the show that we repeat every week, we start with our harp. In between 1 and 2, in between 2 and 3, we go with the gallows pole. This is a person that we think believes...
Person or group,
or people that have all done the same fucking thing that deserve to fucking just die. So for this week, mine is Robert fucking Durst. That name probably doesn't mean a lot to anybody. There's a 6-part true crime series out on HBO right now called The Jinx, the Robert Durst story. And the guy's a huge piece of shit. And the way that they catch him at the end is fucked up. His trial is actually going to start in September. He's been wanted for murder since the 70s, and they couldn't fucking prove it. And I'm not going to give away the ending, but I'm excited because I feel like this is the first person I've had in the gallows that might make it to the fucking gallows while I'm here.
Ching.
I fucking want that. That's my golden sports ticket that we talked about. If I had one wish in the entire world, it's a golden sports ticket. I can attend any sporting event in the front row every day for the rest of my life. It's still not changing. I don't give a fuck.
Okay,
it's not changing.
Okay, I'm asking you.
But
does that count?
Yes, I think it's a sporting event.
Executions?
Yes. They used to get huge crowds back in the fucking day. I would want a front row seat to see that motherfucker fry.
Okay.
And I don't want lethal injection where he just like shakes and falls asleep.
No.
I want his eyes to come fucking flying out. I want some crazy shit.
Yeah, like I was saying, if you're going to hang him, let's just say that's how you do it.
Yeah.
I want to see the eyes pop out.
Right.
I'm sorry.
If they hang for more than 10 minutes, you fucking pull them back up and drop them again?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my guy, Robert fucking Durst. If you get a chance, watch The Jinx. It's a 6-parter all about this crazy-ass motherfucker. So,
You know how they should probably hang people? They should probably hang them by their ankle, like one ankle, and let them hang there all for like 24 hours. Then pull them down and then let the neck break.
What's the purpose of that 24 hours?
Upside down.
Like, are the people in town just allowed to, like, throw shit at them for that 24 hours?
Sure.
Like the family gets their 45 minutes,
Oh, yeah, there you go.
See? I'm just thinking outside the box.
Always thinking.
All right.
Mine is, my gallows pole is, for Kashenda. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Kadisha. Can't read my own writing. Kadisha Michelle Bishop. Now that name means nothing to you.
No, it doesn't.
Of Las Vegas, Nevada. This 25-year-old decided she was going to shove a 74-year-old man with both hands outside of a bus. Did you see this?
I did see this. This fucking bitch.
And he landed on his face on the sidewalk. There's full cameras of this happening.
She was telling him to move his old ass.
He was bitching at her. He said, hey, because she was complaining and bitching up a storm in the bus. He was telling her, why don't you be nicer to the people on the bus?
Yep.
Guess what she did? Listen here, old fucker, and pushed him out. He landed on his head.
It's fucked up.
And he died from the complications.
I know. It's ridiculous, man. I'm down. So how would you do it? Does she deserve just being hung? We've decided on this show that draw and quarter is the worst way to fuck shit up for people. So if you come up with a better way of killing somebody, we've also got the 2-man saw between the butt cheeks. That's a pretty fucking
upside down, legs are up.
Yeah, tied to trees. That's actually something they used to do in medieval times. So
how would I do it? I would let.
What does she need?
First of all, if this guy has any family,
eye for an eye.
Yeah,
do it eye for an eye style.
Eye for an eye style?
You just keep pushing her out of the bus until she fucking dies.
Yeah, but she's younger. She's probably going to survive that.
You know how much fun that would be? What if Brett was pushing her out of the bus? How many times do you think that? Like, we could bet on that. Oh my God, we could set an over/under on how many times
How about-
you could push her out of the bus.
How
and her
about we just
survive.
find a way to use a bus to kill her?
Oh, that's fun.
You know, take everything that was involved,
Yeah.
and have her held sideways. The bus is coming, and just takes her head clean off.
That's a good time. I'm totally down for
She's
that.
watching it come down the road, and then, poof,
Right?
boom.
Yeah. Julie's down with the drawn quarter.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome on our Working Stiffs buddies. What's going on, man? It's good to see you guys on here. Stone, man. I think stoning would be a fucked up way to die.
That would be bad.
Like, especially if they relegated, like, how big the rocks could be.
What's up, Danny?
Like, they can be 1 inch by 1 inch. You know how long that would take?
Yeah, a while.
Right. To get your shit fucked up. Right? And way to go, Moonshine Mafia. That's right. You fucking remind Adam over here. You don't need a fucking shoehorn, brah.
Yes, I do.
I'm glad.
Just like you don't need a fanny pack. Boom!
Hey, man. If it's good enough for Joe Rogan and The Rock, it's good enough for me.
Oh, my God.
I'm sorry that you don't have a strong fanny pack game. That's not my fault. Right?
Where do you wear your fanny pack?
Wherever I fucking want to.
Because
Are
if
you
you're
gonna-
not wearing it on the fanny, you're doing it wrong.
Well, that might be true. Then that's what it was actually designed for running. But like I'm an underbelt guy for like where I wear my pants, so I just got to be careful about where I'm wearing my fanny pack.
That's right.
Can't put heavy materials in there. Good, true story.
Oh.
So to follow the movie theme, our last topic of the evening is some scary fucking movies.
That freaked your freak. Scary movies that actually scared you.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, me personally, I find myself laughing through some of these because you kind of get into the realm where I know this is supposed to be scary, but it's just kind of funny.
Yeah.
Give me one that scared you.
Well, some of them are like age specific.
Okay.
Like I was at a good friend of mine's house and we're fucking hanging out. We actually were playing basketball at the basketball courts in Smithville, Ohio, and we took a break at lunchtime and everybody went home. There's a guy that lived right there, so I went over, hung out with him, and his sister's older boyfriend had rented Faces of Death. I was like 13 at the time.
Ugh, I watched one of those.
Woo!
It gives me chills just thinking of it.
But you know what makes me feel weird as I get older? Like the guy that got eaten by the alligators, shit happens. The guy that got fucking dropped by the SWAT team, yeah, shit's gonna happen on there too. You know the one that fucked me up from watching that is when they fucking clubbed that little fucking monkey to death and then cut his brains out and ate him.
See, the one
I was like, whoa. You can't look at him. The little monkeys and they're just like, what's up, everybody? Oh, my face hurts. And you're eating my brains. Like, it was fucking terrible. I was so scarred from that.
that's the one we watched. The one that was like, yeah, farm animals getting slaughtered and things, and it was like, ah.
Right? Like, that's not a real face of death. That's an animal being turned into my dinner.
I don't want to see cows and poultry being killed.
Yeah, Faces of Death was one
I
of
just
the
want to eat it.
first ones that I remember that really kind of like fucked with me. But my aunt, God love Aunt Karen. If anybody knows Aunt Karen, she's badass. She used to let us watch scary movies all the time. So I was like 8 and watching Friday the 13th and the Freddy movies and all that shit to where it takes a scary movie to be fucked up to get me scared, you know? So that's it for me. The Exorcism of Emily Rose fucked my shit up. Exorcism movies are fucked up because at the beginning of every one of them, what does it say? It says the same thing. Based on a true story.
Well, those are always good.
And that's where they get you. I mean, you didn't see it at the beginning of Beetlejuice, right? It wasn't like Beetlejuice based on a true story.
Yeah.
So, like, you know it's all bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, that one will fucking get you.
Well, that's where they tried to do it with the Blair Witch.
Yeah,
They tried to tell you, they made you think it was real.
exactly.
But then you realize it's a bunch of bullshit.
Way to go, Moonshine. Have it on my fucking list. The original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That is a fucked up movie.
I'm going.
Leatherface is still a badass.
I actually picked ones that kind of scared me in the last like 10 years.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
The movie Signs.
What?
Yeah, the aliens. It was a freaky movie. It wasn't like a horror film where you're scared and for your life, but just the way the movie was made, and when the aliens are running all over the house, you just got this creepy ass fucking feeling, and it scared me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not feeling that one.
No, I really didn't love Signs. I thought that movie was just like all right at
Well,
best.
but you're going with a biased opinion because you don't like M. Night Shyamalan.
I like M. Night Shyamalan. I love Serpent of the Rainbow. Dude, Serpent of the Rainbow will fuck your life up. If you've never seen it, fucking watch Serpent of the Rainbow. The Village is fucking good. Like, there's all kinds of good shit out there. Dude, Paranormal Activity, #1 on my list. fuck Paranormal Activity. Have you sat down and watched it? The original, like the first one? Like there's like 4 of them now.
I know I've seen it. Is it a movie?
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking it sounds like a TV show.
No, it's not cool, dude. Not cool at all. It's like real shit. It just seems like real shit that could happen.
Yeah.
That's like paranormal. Don't dig on that. Oh, fuck yeah, The Hitcher. Dude, you ever see The Hitcher?
Yeah, that was fucking scary.
Fucking Rutger Hauer. Who doesn't love some Rutger Hauer in their life?
Have you seen The Ritual on Netflix?
That's a strange movie.
That kind of got me a little like, yeah, super strange.
Yeah, strange. But it actually like got to you to where you were like,
No, just, when you go outside later that night, taking the trash out and it's fucking dark and you're looking around, yeah, it got you a little bit.
yeah? Pardon my ice crunching there for a second. Dude, the first Saw, I'm not going to lie. I remember sitting in the theater and it was, you ever find yourself like caught in a moment and then you kind of realize that you're in it? I was sitting there and like literally like my hands were clenched together and I'm like on the edge of my seat and I could feel myself sweating like, what's going on? What's going on? And then when he fucking stood up off the floor, spoiler alert, the killer was in the room the whole time. If you haven't seen Saw, sorry about it. You've had 14 chances now.
I'd put that on my top 3. That was pretty freaky.
Then when that dude saws his fucking foot off, like that definitely goes on the same list with the fucking mouth smashing on the fucking curb. Like, I don't know about cutting my own fucking arm off, man.
Yeah, that's some tough shit.
I'm just saying. It's some weird shit. Edited for review. No, you're not. You are live and in person. Poltergeist. Ooh, I do like the original Poltergeist. Oh, the creepy dude in the hat from Paranormal Activity? Yeah, no shit. It's some fucking weird shit, man. My roommate in college bought a bootleg 9 Inch Nails VHS tape. Between each video was footage of a naked guy hanging from the rafters in a basement. What? I don't even know what to say to that. That's fucking crazy. Like, if you still have that, I would probably send that in to somebody to see if it's real.
Yeah. The Leprechaun? Yeah, remember those movies?
The original one. But, like, that was one that, like, the first one's scary. Like, it's kind of fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But then, like, they start making him funny. Kind of like they did Chucky. You know? Where he's got one-liners and shit that are funny coming out of it.
Yeah, it's no good.
Agreed. Fucking Leprechaun. That's great. What else you got, man?
I'm trying to think. I mean, I pretty much went off through the Village, another M. Night Shyamalan. That was a little freaky.
Yeah.
Just with those, they had those creepy creepoids. If you hadn't figured out that it wasn't, 1860.
Yeah.
It was a little freaky for a few minutes.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. It was a little bit fucking different. I got a couple more on here. The Shining. The first time I saw that, I was younger, and it's like the idea of being stuck in a hotel with a fucking crazy ass person, like that fucking freaked me out, Because like I'm a person that loves the idea of going out in the middle of nowhere and being isolated there and just fucking being off the fucking off the grid.
Yeah.
But man, like that is some fucked up shit, Here's Johnny.
Yeah.
What's her name? Shelley Duvall.
I think
Is
so.
that the lady that played his wife in the
That's
movie?
right.
And then the little girls. Tell me the little girls didn't freak you out. Were you young when you saw it? I know that you're a smidgen older than me,
Yeah,
but
definitely.
I mean that movie was old
Mm-hmm.
for me when I first saw it. So Jaws, I don't care what they say. Jaws, dude, Jaws is one of the Jaws, Jason and Freddy. If you don't jump watching the old school versions of those movies,
Yeah, like
you're
the
not human.
originals.
Right?
Maybe.
It's like there's a jump coming someplace in here.
Yeah, and then it's a
And-
cat.
Right.
Fuck you, cat.
Right? Like it's a cat and you're like, oh, and then it's like knife in the eye, bam.
Yeah.
That's where those fucking old school movies would fucking get you. Another one. I never even watched this fucking movie when I was a kid, but just the cover of the box, I used to like not look at it because it freaked me out. Was Hellraiser
Okay.
with the fucking needle face thing
Right.
going on? I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
I've got one.
Okay.
The Ring. With that little
Oh,
girl
yeah.
with the black hair and her arms are all twisted. She's always I think it's The Ring. She's always chasing you.
Is that the same one where like if you watch the video or some shit, like you're gonna die?
Probably.
Isn't that the Ring?
Yeah.
Am I thinking of
Yeah,
the
you
wrong
watch
fucking
the
movie?
video and you end up in a well or something.
Right? Ooh, Silence of the Lambs. Not a scary movie, but there are movies that aren't scary movies that will fucking get you like that. I agree. Silence of the Lambs is fucking awesome. When she can't see and it's dark and you're seeing through his night vision at the end of the movie,
Oh.
that is some fucked up shit. The
Grudge.
Grudge. Thank you so much, Toolshed.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
That's what it
The
was.
Grudge. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the that also leads me into what was the When it's your time to die, it's your time to fucking die. Final Destination.
Yeah.
The first Final Destination is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Because you're like,
was that the one where the plane's taking off and it explodes?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first like 10 minutes of that movie, it's kind of like the first 10 minutes of Saving Private Ryan. We're like, my brain can't handle all of this at one time. Like, I need to slow down. Like, there's just sensors exploding everywhere. Right?
Yeah.
Then they think that they got off the plane, so they had something to fucking do with it. It's fucking ridiculous. Right? Yeah, the chick from The Ring, the way she crawled. But then they had to put her in Scary Movie, and then it stopped being fucking scary because she was climbing up the fucking thing, and then like they hit her or some shit, and she fell back down in the well.
My daughter does that when she gets out of the bath. She's got her hair down, and she's walking like that. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Right? Who's talking about fava beans? Is that a liter of cola? Is that what he's talking about? A liter of cola with fava?
I don't know.
No, that's fava beans.
Yeah, fava.
I'm joking about farver
I know. When I saw that, I'm like, oh, here we go.
from Super Troopers.
I know.
Don't you be hating on Super Troopers. That'll scare you.
Large fava.
Get stuck in Canada one time, motherfucker. See how that works out for you. It's a fucking scary ass place. So let's see. I think that's pretty much everything I had on my. Oh, I will say this. Just like something that like freaked you out. I saw The Passion of the Christ in the theater.
I think I did as well.
Dude, I've been to 2 movies ever that it's been silent walking out of the theater. One was The Passion of the Christ. The other was American Sniper. Like literally, and I'm talking a jam-packed, like this ain't 8 people coming to see a matinee. This is like second night it's open. The whole fucking place is full and like
I get
nobody's talking, man.
Yeah, when I saw, there was people crying in there.
Right. It was fucking crazy, man. Those are the kind of movies that some of those have actually got me more just because they're like real fucking life, you know?
What is Rawhead Rex?
Dude, Rawhead Rex. So if you go back into like the classic 80 horror flicks, Rawhead Rex is fucking one of them. I can't even describe the movie to you.
I have never heard of that.
You have to look
Classic
it up.
80s?
Yeah, or like what's the Slaughterhouse?
Yeah.
You ever seen Slaughterhouse?
I think so.
Slaughterhouse is fucked up. Just another one of them. Oh, dude. Once in a while, you find a movie that they made the original and it's good, but the second one is even better. If you've ever seen House of a Thousand Corpses, that movie's kind of fucking crazy. The follow-up to that is The Devil's Rejects. Dude, that movie will fucking freak anybody out. Because it's real life, just fucked up people killing people out in nowhere fucking West Virginia. I don't know if you've seen it or not, if you get a chance.
I don't think I've seen it.
True story, the girl that replaced Suzanne Summers on Three's Company is like 55 in that movie. But she's actually in the movie, and I've never seen her in anything other than those 2 things, ever.
All right.
Fucking crazy. Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer.
Haven't seen that one.
I don't know that one. I'm going to have to look it up. It's about Henry, apparently, but I'm not sure which one. I do love the serial killer stuff, though. I mean, I can't help it. Like the new Zac Efron movie, where he plays Ted Bundy.
Yeah.
It's pretty jacked up, man. Like, they actually make you feel bad for him. Like, after the movie was over, my wife was like, I kind of believe him. Maybe he didn't do it. I'm like, I believe Zac Efron, too, but it wasn't really Zac Efron. It was really Ted Bundy.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, that dude was a creep. That was kind of fucking scary. Just his whole story.
Yeah. It was some weird shit. Yeah. Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer. I've never heard of it. Man, it surprises me. Because I listen to I'm going to give a small shout out to a podcast real quick. The Crime Junkies podcast. They've got like 80 episodes now. They do their homework. And if you're into true crime, it's some crazy shit to listen to. For fucking sure. You have to check it out. The first episode I listened to was actually about a murder that they found the first victim at the intersection of 71 and 76.
You were just telling me about
in Medina
this.
County. It's some fucked up shit. They think this guy was actually a multi-state serial killer that ended up dying of natural causes to where they haven't been able to link him to a whole bunch of shit.
Right.
It's fucking
I'm gonna put a little shout out to another podcast.
Sure.
We got them in our little chat here. It's Danny and Zach from the Working Stiffs podcast.
Yeah.
From Pittsburgh. So we have a couple Pittsburgh fans in our chat room here. So after this, tune them in.
Yeah, we'll see if you're still a Pittsburgh fan 3 years from now when Baker's putting up 400 yards a fucking week on you. I'm just saying.
They're from Pittsburgh, so I hope they're still Pittsburgh fans.
Hey, the Steeler fans, you know what they remember? The period of time between Bradshaw and Roethlisberger. O'Donnell, Brister, Turds.
O'Donnell still went to a Super Bowl.
Malone. Huh?
Didn't O'Donnell go to a Super Bowl?
Got fucking his ass handed to him by the 49ers.
I'm not sticking up for him.
You're trying to there,
Just saying.
Mr. Pro Cleveland. I'm
Yeah.
trying to give our fucking Pittsburgh fans a hard time, and here you come. It's ridiculous. I'm not even wearing an Indians hat tonight. Go Mad Bum. So that's about all I've got. You got anything else that you want to throw in at the end of the show here?
No, I think we're good.
Yeah.
We'll let these people get back to their lives.
Hey, thank you guys all for coming out tonight. Toolshed, Brett, Working Stiffs, Bryant, Bro, Chad. Who am I missing? I feel like I'm missing somebody.
I don't know, but there's a lot of people in this steak dinner thing.
I don't know. Yeah, that's right. Steak dinner episode coming up for the drawing pretty soon. You're going to be on the August show, the August live show, where I'm
Somebody is going to be
grilling and filling your belly with all kinds of steak. So it's going to be a good time. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a good rest of your night. Have an ass-kicking Friday. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Pip, pip.
Cheerio.